and welcome back to my channel. This is Early Career Academic. On this channel, I explore how I set personal and professional goals and attempt to meet them. I am an academic, as I said, and I'm also a wife and a cat mom. I also am a Passion Planner ambassador, and today we are planning the week of December 20th through the 26th in the medium weekly Passion Planner with the marble cover. This is an academic year planner, so it's not about to run out. As you can see, there's still quite a bit more to go. But what that means is on the channel, I'm going to post a passion roadmap check-in, where I check in with the roadmap that I set for myself in June, and then redraw it if necessary. So that is something coming up on the channel as well. Also this month, I've been doing Vlogmas, and not vlogging every day like some people, but every Wednesday. So do check out the vlog list. I will link it in the description of this video if you're interested in seeing some short but hopefully fun vlogs. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of quick because I honestly don't have a ton of stuff scheduled for next week. That's partly because I actually am in California through Tuesday, and then Christmas is right upon us. So there's not as many time-based obligations that I have in the coming week here. But I do want to go ahead and slap on some decorations. And as I was flipping through this recollections book, I saw some really cute, let's see if this is the page. I saw some really cute poinsettias. Yes. And looks like there's some on here too. I like this little like vintage Santa too. I think I'm gonna go with the poinsettias for now. And we'll see kind of like what else I might like add on from this book. I just really like this book. Go ahead and put this in the corner too. So let me know in the comments, like, what you guys do for weeks like this. Like, I'm assuming most of you, like, still have work and things going on, you know, this time of year. So you still probably have, like, work obligations. Maybe you even have parties that are happening in this week. But just, like, what do you do for these kind of weeks where, like, it's not going to be very typical. Ooh, I really like this mistletoe, too. I love mistletoe. Actually, normally I buy mistletoe most years, but I forgot this year, so should I put it here? Should I put it like over the quote? It's kind of like, I saw that said karma. It's kind of a weird quote to put the week of Christmas, but I guess it's like kind of like Santa a little bit. Okay, I don't know. That's interesting. But yeah, like, what do you do in these weeks? And I'm actually picturing, for the most part, using, you know, this as like memory keeping. Ooh, I like this washi. Yeah, this is really cute. Memory keeping for the most part. I do anticipate having some like things pop up when I get home, you know, like calls with friends, or like maybe if they're around and not doing things with family, we can like get together and do some things. So, or maybe like if my family has some of these days off, we can like do fire pit, you know. Like, if you guys are interested, I did just post my winter bucket list video. And it has like things that I want to do in this season in particular. And that's not just the holiday, like for the holidays, but for like the whole winter season. So like maybe in these days leading up to Christmas, like, you know, maybe I can like get together with my mom and we can like do a fire pit or like jacuzzi or like something like fun like that. Unlike other years, like it's non-pandemic years, we actually are busier like in this week leading up to Christmas, because I'm gonna like hang on to these little strips and see if I need them somewhere. Because we, you know, often we're like going to see plays and, you know, various, like there'll be more parties. Like there were more parties than I thought there were going to be this year, considering that we're still, you know, experiencing the pandemic. And they were really fun, by the way. I went to my department party and had a total blast. Like I was shocked at how much fun I had, because, you know, like work parties can be, it can be like hard, depending on your like relationship with work and stuff. So it can be a little tricky, but mine was especially good. I'm gonna go ahead and like put this here, because I think there should be something in the middle of the page. Ah. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I'll put, like, I did like that little vintage looking Santa head, so I might put him in here, since it is Christmas after all. Like I could put this one on Christmas, or I could put like the one, his little floating head, like this little floating head. Merry Christmas. And maybe there's like a little Merry Christmas deco in here somewhere. There's this one. Let's see if there's like another one that might fit in this space. I kind of like it, would like it if it was clear, but I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. Maybe this, maybe one of these. Let's just see what else we got in here. Got Noel, Merry and Bright, a big Christmas label. Let's see, we got stockings, which are kind of cute. Someday I'm going to do those little date covers, but today is not that day. Ooh, more. Ooh, they do have like, that one's kind of cute. Or could do the ho ho ho. Let's just see what else is in the book here. Okay, so I'm thinking Merry Christmas. That's pretty cute, don't you think? That is cute, if I do say so myself. Okay, and I think I'm gonna keep the rest for like if I need to, you know, add boxes in, things that we do, places we go, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna keep it like somewhat minimal to start. Okay, I am gonna use the Tombow Dual Brush 845. It's the only red I have, at least until I open my stocking, because I'm pretty sure Santa is going to bring me some more Tombow brushes, which I'm excited about. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use the Micron and maybe the green Tombow that I have. We'll see. I might keep it kind of red, and we'll see. So next week I do fly home. I get home at 9:30. I'm not flying the whole day, but we're leaving, you know, in the, I guess California time, it'll be in the afternoon, and we get home a little late because it is cross country. And then I do have a call scheduled with my friend. She's actually like in the middle of a move right now, which is like, I'm just so impressed, because it's like a week before Christmas and she is moving several states away. it's just a lot. So all I can do is just be there for her. I know it's like a stressful time. And that's like honestly it, you guys, in terms of things that I have scheduled. As I said, I think there are going to be some things that pop up. I know, for example, that my family typically hosts Christmas Eve. So chances are John's family will come over this night like they always do. We have like heavy appetizers and like a lot of fun. And then typically his family hosts Christmas Day. So that that might happen there. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just like add a little more color on the top. And put a little note to myself that John is off this day, but he works the weekend, which is a bummer. But the company is giving everybody Christmas Eve off because Christmas Day is a weekend day. I also am still on like keeping up with my my movie lists that I've been doing every week. And this week we are going to do, should I do comedy or should I do kids? I'm gonna go with kids because it's Christmas week. I think it's kind of cute. So I'm gonna put a little and then I'm going to tell you guys what I put in this category. Now I know that comedy and kids overlap, but like I said in my previous video, I think there's a real difference between like a movie like Scrooged, which is clearly designed to amuse adults, and, you know, Arthur Christmas, which is going to be in this category. So these are ones that are specifically meant for children that I really enjoy. Speaking of Arthur Christmas, just really super cute. I just love it. It's probably one of the more underrated animated films, but I just 100% recommend it if you're looking for a good, like, family-friendly Christmas movie. Then there's like the cartoon, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is still like amazing. I actually really love the Jim Carrey live action one as well, so that I put under comedy. For obvious reasons. Like, see, I feel like there's a difference between this cartoon version and the Grinch one designed for adults. I mean, it's still kid friendly, but like clearly designed to amuse adults as well. And we have Disney Plus for all the Marvel stuff mostly, but they have also like the old Christmas movies, and my favorite one is Pluto's Christmas. Like, if you guys want to watch a really short but really adorable like cartoon movie, that's great because, oh my gosh, it's like one of the only ones I really remember from my childhood, and it's just, I just like it. It's superior to all the other little like Mickey Christmas movies that I've ever seen. So watch that one if you get the chance. Then of course the stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My mom's like, I remember this movie. I'm actually not sure when it came out. It's like a good question. Let's see when it came out. When did you? 1964. So my mom was born in 1961, so she totally would have remembered that. I just like, I love the animation. I love the songs. I mean, what's not to love? It's like such a great movie. More new is The Christmas Chronicles. That's a Netflix original. And I will say the first one is really good. The second one, didn't like as much. The first one was like very amusing, I think, for kids and adults, but definitely geared more towards children. But good, and I really liked all the actors in it as well. And then, of course, classic, The Muppets Christmas Carol. This is like probably my favorite Christmas Carol adaptation. It's just like so well done, so well done. Scrooged is good too, but this is just, there's nothing like it. If you don't watch any other Muppet thing in your life, you should watch this movie. Also a little bit newer is Noelle, which I really enjoyed. That I think came out last year, and that was a Netflix original. And it's like finally Santa's daughter is potentially an heir to, the family legacy. And I just like that. I'm like, why can't Santa be a woman? Really enjoyed that. And then last but not least, in terms of, movies specifically geared towards children, is Klaus. I will say I haven't watched this yet, and I probably won't unless I'm watching it by myself, because the Santa Claus character, he I don't want to spoil it. Yes, if you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil it, although you should watch it so that I can talk about it. But spoiler, a little bit of a spoiler alert. I mean, it's not shocking to anyone who thinks through the whole Santa myth, but he wanted children and he couldn't have them. And that kind of makes sense when you think about Santa. He goes around delivering toys to children. He probably really loved children, but for whatever reason, he couldn't have them. So it's, sad for me to watch when it's especially when it's highlighted the way that it is in this particular cartoon. So this is probably the most sentimental one of this and Pluto's Christmas. These two make me cry. Okay, so those are my recommendations for holiday movies that are specifically targeted toward children. And I'm just going to draw my little arrows. And coming up, I still have my comedy picks. And I know Christmas will be over by next week, but it's still going to be December, so I'm going to put a list. I might even, last year I tried to find as many movies as I could that featured New Year's Eve. I don't like New Year's, and I don't think Hollywood does either, because there are just not a lot of good ones. I mean, I struggled a little with Thanksgiving, but there are still a million more Thanksgiving movies than there are New Year's Eve movies. So I think I'm just going to keep on keeping on with Christmas and wrap up the month with a comedy list, in case you're interested in this aspect of these videos. Okay, the current week is going actually pretty amazingly. I'm a little behind in writing down what I've been doing all day, but what I have been doing all day is making treats for my grandparents. I'm making candied citrus, and I did laundry. I submitted a letter of interest for an opportunity at work. So I literally went and I did a must-do list and a want-to-do list so that I was not totally overwhelmed. All of this stuff will be checked off, I think, except, yeah, actually I did check this off. Yeah, this is that, those two things. John's gonna do that. I still have to do that, and I'm doing this right now. So yeah, nothing carrying over from this week. And that partly has to do with the fact that I'm on Christmas break. There might be a few little things that pop up. Even today I got an email saying that one of my abstracts was accepted to a conference. So there's gonna be some miscellaneous things like that come up, little, things I have to take care of in my email. But otherwise, this is not going to have a real, there's not going to be a ton of stuff that I actually need to do. When I come home, I'm going to want to obviously unpack and do laundry. And then I still need to buy a few more Christmas presents. So that might be something I jot down here. I'm actually planning on buying some presents in California for people, but there's one in particular that I need to get here in the intervening time between when I get back on Christmas Day and then Christmas Eve menu. And then I think that's it in terms of what I have to do personally. I'm going to try to really like lean into the holiday feeling and relax and like do some of the things that I said I wanted to do on my winter break. If you watched that video, I made a little list. Rest, read books, you know, like just enjoy the rest of December. Not having a work focus is the goal there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. It is a little sparser than usual. If you actually want to see this week fill out, please follow me on Instagram. I promise you I actually do. Even though these weeks have been a little short, I do actually fill out the whole week with things that I've done. And, you know, I add movies sometimes to my lists and stuff. So when I'm not having to film so far ahead of time, you would see more of that coming out. But yes, you will see this if you take a look at Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I do have my 22 for 2022 video coming up next Monday, and maybe one more vlog. I'm going to see if I film anything from our California trip that I can share with you on Wednesday. If not, there will be another plan with me. Probably I will film Thursday to put on Friday since John is off, and I would rather do it when I can be as loud as I want. Otherwise I will see you guys here on YouTube. I will see you on Instagram. Hope you guys are having a great December. Hope you're finding time to enjoy the holiday season if you celebrate, to at least enjoy the colder weather if you live somewhere where the weather changes. And see you back here for some more planning and goal setting.